Well, it wouldn't be Florida without this. A heavy tropical rainstorm coming down just prior to kickoff here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. This is the receiver turned running back, Cordero Patterson. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun now for Carr. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a long night.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On the ground, it's Akers. They find some open field here. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cam Akers with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead.
But earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now Kaepernick operating on the bootleg. This is Shenault on the receiving end. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
6 at the 29-yard line.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And he coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. So after the fumble recovery, it's Carr. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. Not much there, only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's a run with Akers on second down. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Carried by number 20.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 6 at the Packers' 12-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Mike 56. Mike 56. Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Patch it. Switch.
They'll run here with Akers. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Now, you ready? 56, right there, 56. Watch the slant. 50, 56. Check 56. Come on.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. That's complete right around the 8. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. Here's Akers. They try and run. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. We'll check on his status when we get back. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Hopkins' kick is good. And that will make our score 9-0. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
5-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Kaepernick going to throw. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Now the 7th-year running back, it's Le'Veon Bell.
On the carry.
Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 24-yard line. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. Play action. Now Kaepernick. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and the lead is down to 2.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. They also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Coming to you, coming to you. 734. Check 48's the mark.
Now a run with Akers. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The ball carrier.
And that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Foreseeing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
The Bucs on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Carr. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon, so that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips, and this one winds up getting intercepted.
So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. Throw left side complete. That's Bell.
Kaepernick's pass.
Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Buccaneers' 21-yard line.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. He was looking for the rookie Brandon Ayuk. And it's 3rd and 4.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Now a play fake. Kaepernick. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
K'Lavon Chaisson
In there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And this score will stay right where it is. 9.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
56, the mark, boy, 56. Check 56. We want this.
On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Play action. Now it's Carr. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Yeah, yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
Their own 33-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And he'll get this underneath to Bell. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
On first down, Drake. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
It's a game
chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone now. Kaepernick looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
And going for Ayuk again. This time he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's 3rd down.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Now Kaepernick. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Will Dissly, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. Now Parkey for the extra point. And the lead is up to 5.
Makes the score Packers 14, Buccaneers 9.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. K.J. Hamler returning it. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Carr. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Byron Murphy. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They'll start the drive with Dre. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Packers.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw, Kaepernick. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing is Kaepernick on 3rd down. Open man is Gordon, complete. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Parkey's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Set to kick off.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Taken in the end zone. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. On play action, it's Kaepernick. Complete to his running back, Kenyon Drake. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
From the gun on third down, Kaepernick throwing middle, and it's complete.
And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Kaepernick now to throw. This one complete to Devontae Freeman. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Cornhill on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
To throw, Kaepernick. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down. Still searching for that first interception in this game and down on the scoreboard. Remember, they won last week, and a big reason why they had 3 picks.
And one characteristic I've always noticed about great defenses is that they want to be the ones that have a huge impact on the game and actually lead their teams to victory. So you just noted 3 interceptions last week and they won. A little extra pressure that they're feeling right now because they haven't gotten those interceptions in this game and they're losing.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick.
Able to complete this to Shenault. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Kaepernick.
That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
At the 22-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Kaepernick again. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Brandon Ayuk, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll go again here with Akers. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Shotgun now for Carr.
That's into the hands of Akers, complete.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
10 at the 37-yard line.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
The 39-yard line.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
2nd and 8 coming up.
18. 48 to Mike. I want that. Give me that ball, defense.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
93. 48 months. 48 months. So don't say nothing. Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic.
Carr now on first down.
He'll go up top here for Hamler. He was trying to get it to K.J. Hamler, the rookie.
And it's second down.
But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa.
Throwing again. Carr. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up third down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Throwing his Carr on third down. Looking here for Smith downfield. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's fourth down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Here's Andy Lee now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Play action. Now Kaepernick. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
And a yard at the 29-yard line.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. Running, it's Drake. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Kaepernick. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Mo Alley Cox. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Drake. And this will be a Packers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
47-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. On play action, it's Kaepernick. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Kaepernick looking to throw, 3rd and 2. It's caught, Jones. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down.
First target, first catch, and a first down. They'll run with Drake. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Drake on the carry.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Now Drake. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Again, the ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
That is caught at the 7. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Kaepernick going to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. On the give, this is Drake. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
Drake, the ball
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. Kaepernick to throw for it on 4th. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
6-yard line.
Eight yards to go on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Carr. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The Bucs on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 19. Operating from the gun, Carr. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. He is going to find Hill here. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. On 1st down, Carr. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr. Smith catches left side. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Carr completes it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Mike 29. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. 29 is a Mike. Mike, Raider 2. Watch the pass. 29 is a Mike. Mike 22.
Again, it's Carr. His throw caught at about the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll look to run with Akers. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Cam Akers with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
23, Buccaneers 16.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Packers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to get their next drive underway. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10.
Yeah, let's go second. Check.
To throw is Kaepernick. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
10 yards to go.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On play action, it's Kaepernick.
Open man is Ayuk, complete.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw, Kaepernick. Flushed out right. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Kaepernick to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Kaepernick. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick, eluding the pressure right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. He's going to let it fly. He's got him in, complete. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
Yes, it was a touchdown, and not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And instead of a looming overtime, things have changed dramatically. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that.